Hi there, my name is Erik and I play bass, and today we are checking out this NS Dimension HP5 bass from Spector. Before we get started with this video, Spector did send me this bass to feature and demo here on my channel. However, I don't get to keep this bass. I'm not getting paid to say anything nice about it. This bass is going back to Spector after I'm done, filming and editing this video. So you can consider this a sponsored video by Spector, but all thoughts and opinions voiced in this video are of course entirely my own. So this gorgeous Spector bass features a 3-piece maple neck. It's a neck-through construction with 2 alder wings here on the sides. We have an ebony fretboard, 24 frets, a 34 to 37 inch scale length. It is of course a multi-scale instrument, as you might see. We got 2 EMG pickups and a Darkglass 3-band preamp, the tone capsule preamp. We have the lumen lay side dots, which is a really nice feature when the lights go out and you're on stage and you don't know where you are. That's usually pretty helpful if you ask me. The nice sparkly finish doesn't come through on camera, I think, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it that it's pretty darn gorgeous, if I may say so myself. So with that being said and done, let's go through some tones, shall we? In this video I'm running through my Shure wireless into the NeuRaL Quad Cortex, which is just a glorified DI box. As of now, I'm running straight into Logic and I'm applying the Universal Audio LA2A compressor to even out the signal a wee bit, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, those are the tone samples for you. So a few thoughts on the bass then, I guess. So the neck is super comfortable to play. You have really easy access both to the highest fret as well as to the lowest ones, as you should. Fret ends are in great shape. The lumen lay side dots are a really nice feature, if I may say so myself. So yeah, this bass is just an absolute joy to play. I feel really sad about having to, you know, send it back to Spector. I kind of wish that I could keep it because it's It's super comfortable to play. The 37-inch B allows you to, you know, drop it down to A or even G without any major problems in terms of, you know, tone, so to speak. That's something that I really enjoy about multi-scale basses, especially when you have the 37-inch B string. You know, when you have a, you know, say 35-inch B string as the lowest option, it's cool, but it kind of misses the point compared to this, which is just absolutely gorgeous. I kind of enjoy the tone that you get out of the EMG pickups combined with the Darkless preamp. One thing that I'm not that entirely convinced about is the control layout, and that's, I guess, because I'm a creature of habit and I would have done it differently. You have the stacked bass and high mid control here and the low mid on its own here. I kind of would have done it, you know, high mid, low mid, bass. At least that's how I did it on my old Fender American Deluxe P bass when I had that one. And the controls are inverted, so turning them this way boosts the frequency and this way cuts. Which is backwards to me, but I guess that's the, you know, Spector standard, if you will. I really enjoy the tones that you can get out of the Darkless tone capsule. I think it's a very nice sounding preamp. The high mid boost adds quite a lot of clarity without it turning harsh, and at least to my ears, and it's pretty helpful. And it's pretty helpful when your string starts to get a bit old, you know, just boost a wee bit of high mid and good as new, I guess. So Spector has been a brand that I've never owned a bass of. I've tried a few very briefly over the years. My first encounter with a Spector was the Hot Licks VHS kids, with Chuck Rainey, in which he played one of his gorgeous Spector basses. And I remember how different that bass sounded compared to my Fender Precision bass that I was playing at the time. You know, a P63 with flat wounds compared to a high-end Spector with fresh stainless steel strings and Chuck Rainey going in with his crazy slap stuff. So I remember being impressed with the tone that you could get out of the Spector, and I was a bit envious of what he could conjure up with that bass, not realizing that it was, you know, his playing as well, pretty much. But yeah, fast forward a few years and I discovered Queensryche and Eddie Jackson and the beautiful tone that he has on the Operation Mindcrime album. And I remember that I got to borrow the Operation Live Crime DVD from my cousin. I think I still have it. And he plays a few Spectors on that DVD as well, and they just sound beautiful. If you're in the market for a multi-scale bass and you don't want to go down the Dingwall route, I highly suggest you check one of these bad boys out, because honestly I'm pretty darn impressed with the build quality and how good the bass sounds. It's a really solid instrument. So if I were to change a few things, I guess that would be to change the control layout and maybe make it a, you know, a high mid, low mid bass control, and maybe make it a three-way, you know, toggle switch instead of the you know, three-way blend, because I never do, you know, I never go halfway to the neck pickup. I always go, you know, snap all the way. So I guess I would change out that. Other than that, it's a pretty darn super solid bass, and I'm super glad I got the chance to check it out. So with all this being said and done, my name is Erik and I play bass. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, and I'll see you guys and gals and cats and dogs in the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.